Hi, besties. It's Z. So, today I am prompted to talk about something that's becoming very prevalent in our culture, which is people coming forward to disclose that they have been mistreated, mishandled in Hollywood or the entertainment industry specifically. Recently, there's been a lot of women and men as well coming forward saying that one person or another has abused their power with them and um, treated them just awfully. Like it's just some of the stuff that actually all of it, not some of it, all of it that um, that has been disclosed has just been quite disturbing because it's unwelcome advances. And it sounds like in some of the cases, even though the people didn't necessarily say directly, "Hey, no, I'm not for this. I'm not interested in it." The people that were um, basically abusing their power, abusing their privilege, should have known better, should not have done what they did. So the thing that I am thinking about is what happens to human beings? What happens to us? And I'm saying us because we're all human beings. What happens to us that makes a person go from, we're all born innocent, I would say basically blank slates. Of course, we have predispositions based on genetics and such, but we're blank slates. So, what happens to a person to make them become a predator? And I know that just based on what I have read and learned throughout my own life, is that people who are um, preyed upon in their formative years typically, I shouldn't say typically because I don't know this to be true, but they maybe are more likely to become predators themselves when they get older, or maybe if they are able to get into a position of any type of power or authority, they become predators themselves. And it sounds like it's a cycle that is very hard to break. But it's really disturbing that we've got these kind of people, intermingled throughout society that really, I would say, are created. I don't think, there probably are situations where a person is born with predispositions to be a certain way in terms of being predatory and someone who just is, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just it's perplexing to me because it's like, wow, in this day and age, we are in the year 2017. In this day and age, it is astonishing, and maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of am. It's astonishing that we're still, as human beings, not, I guess, advanced enough to fix the issues that create the kind of person who behaves in a predatory and harmful manner to others. And of course, it's not the majority, but when those people come not come out, because a lot of times they're doing whatever they're doing, they're shrouded. It's not something that is openly practiced. And whatever the subcultures that these people are a part of, sometimes they're protected. But it's like, wow, it's so sad that we as human beings, all of us as human beings, are still struggling with not with being able to create people who are loving and able to heal from past transgressions, as opposed to having someone transgress upon you and then you then in turn become a transgressor. which may sound, as I'm saying, it may sound kind of odd, because it may sound kind of like I'm giving the person who's done something wrong an excuse, um, which I don't mean to do that, but I think there's reasons. There's reasons why people do especially harmful things, because I feel like that's not really, I don't feel like that's a natural inclination for human beings. I don't. I feel like the natural state for human beings, without, like, if we didn't have all of the stuff that, makes life painful and hard, I think it would be natural for us to be very welcoming and loving with each other, and very accepting of one another, and want to see each other do well, and want to protect each other, not the opposite. So the fact that we've got, in these situations where people are being harmed, it's just, it's super unsettling. And there's more and more coming out about people that, are looked up to in one way or another. Because, when you make it when you're make it in the entertainment industry, of course, you're going to have a particular following. And, I just think about, and I haven't said any names, because I don't even want to say any names, but it is November 2017. And within the past, I say, 2 years, there's been several names of people in the entertainment industry that have come out. And today specifically, there was a name of a comedian that I have enjoyed his work, as I've seen it. And sometimes it's a little too much, but I have enjoyed a lot of his work. And just today on my phone, I see that I think they said 5 women have come out and said that this man was very inappropriate with them, very inappropriate. And, it's just unsettling. And, as I sit here with my own thoughts, it's like, well, what can I do? I, as an individual who's not in the entertainment industry, but of course I interact with others. It's like, well, what can I do as a person? And I think that, I don't really have an answer for that, but I think that one of the things, my computer screen is going in and out, but, or not the screen itself, but the light. I think one of the things that I can do as an individual is be aware of how I interact with others, and also be firm in exercising my own rights. So if I feel like someone is being inappropriate, then I do my best to put an end to that as soon as possible, instead of letting it happen and internalizing it, or keeping things secret. Like, that's not the way to heal from anything. You have to expose the issue and then handle it. So, yeah, it's something. I mean, just being a person who is, who's all about happiness, and, treating each other well, and loving each other, loving your life, loving your best life, living your best life. It's very foreign to deal with and hear about situations in which people are dealing with each other in a very harmful manner. So, I'm definitely putting positivity, love, light, and happiness out. That's what I want more of around me. That's what I want to create in my own surroundings. And that's I think, for now, what is going to be the most helpful for me is focusing on the things that I know are helpful in healing and helpful in creating an environment of healthiness, an environment of happiness and safety. Feeling safe is important. Feeling protected is important. I think that when a person is truly happy, they feel those things. Those things are intermingled in. I don't think a person could feel happy but not feel safe, or feel very happy but not feel protected. So certain things, when I say happiness and when I talk about feeling loved, those things of being protected, respected, safe, those are all intermingled in there. And, and maybe that's why this is striking me the way that it is because it's like, well, how can a person get to a place of feeling like they're living their best life if they don't even feel safe, if they have something hanging over their head that either they were violated or victimized in some way, and then they in turn do that, or they were harmed in some way and they don't turn around and do it to someone else, but they still have that that memory of something they haven't healed from. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out. But I was just prompted to just talk on that because it was something that just I felt like I wanted to speak on and make a clip on or make a video on. So thank you for watching the video. I appreciate that you took the time out to come and watch me today, and leave a comment below, and thank you. And this screen has gone blank again. But yeah, thank you for coming to watch the video. Thank you for spending some time today, and please feel free to comment below and let me know that you stopped by. I would love to know that you were here. And that's all for now. Bye, besties.